Hey guys and girls, Nathan here from the Be Invested headquarters. Today, going to talk about passive income, how to make the money work for you. So, how can you make a passive income if you're just starting with $1,000, right? A lot of people start from all different positions. They can start from having a large chunk of wealth. They can start from having a very little amount of wealth, but then working themselves into that position. Now, I think no matter what position we're in life, you can always take steps to improve that position to get you from where you are to where you want to be. So let's look at, if you only had $1,000, what can you invest into, and how you can make your money work for you. So looking at $1,000, you can't go and buy a house. Some instances you could, but you'd normally be looking at $50, $100, $200, $300,000 purchase price for a property. You can actually get properties in Australia for as little as like $10,000, $15,000. So don't push it to the side and say, well, we can't actually get anything, because if you did have a small amount, you can actually buy a property. But if you only had $1,000, there's alternative options. So could you set up a business for $1,000, right? Would that business bring you in a revenue stream? Would it, how could you set up a business for $1,000? So for $1,000 property, probably minimal. Could you buy some shares? I'm not the biggest share guy. Have I owned shares beforehand? Yes, lots of them. Do I own shares in 2020, 2021? No. Does that mean I won't own them in the future? Doesn't mean that I won't. But you could buy shares that are paying a dividend, and that dividend you could use as cash flow. Looking at, you could use that $1,000 to go buy something and then resell it. So you could do some trading. So you could take the $1,000, go and buy something for $1,000, buy a couple of things for $1,000, and then go and sell them and end up with $2,000. So there's a hustle there that you could take your cash that you've got, you can either put it in the bank, and this is why I don't actually like money for, is that you could have your money in a bank and it earns you nothing and you're losing your purchasing power, or you could take that money, go and buy something of value, and then go and flip it and then earn a greater return on it. So that could tie back to either a business or just to trading things. Looking at alternative investments, and I don't give investment advice specifically here, so just for all those commie guys out there from the government that are watching, being compliant here and you can go get stuffed, but I don't give financial advice. However, you could take your $1,000 and potentially buy some cryptocurrency, and I know that there's some cryptocurrencies out there which do pay recurring revenue streams and dividends, so there is potential of that. You could potentially go and take your $1,000 and store it into alternative investments like precious metals, gold, silver, and other sort of financial instruments. So there's different ways that you can take that $1,000. If you could either just sit there and say, I can't do anything, or you could take that $1,000 and go and purchase something and acquire an asset and put it on your asset side of your ledger. So you can choose, what do I do? Do I keep $1,000 there that buys me less? Do I take it and use it to double from $1,000 to $2,000 by trading something? Do I take the $1,000 and go and set up a business, and with that business create a cash flow stream which brings cash flow in each week, and then take that cash flow that you're earning and then go buy more assets? There's multiple different options there. But if you had $1,000, yes, you could start doing stuff. You could buy cryptocurrency, you could buy shares, you could set up a business, you could use it as trading. With $1,000, I do know people that lend money. So some people might have 50 grand or 20 grand, and then they'll go lend it to someone and get a return on that from personal private lending. So there's all different ways to create an income stream, or different ways to be able to boost your asset position. It's just a matter of starting and creating a strategy that's going to work for yourself. So if you need help on creating that strategy or planning for that strategy, I've got a team of experts here at Be Invested. We have over 100 people on our team from all different walks of life and all different positions to be able to help out on one's investing journey.